Grandpa makes pottery in the yard. The grandson sits nearby and watches. Grandpa says, "Clay is special." The grandson asks, "Why?" Grandpa smiles. He picks up a piece of clay. It comes from the earth. It has life. The grandson looks at the clay. Grandpa starts kneading the clay. "You must be gentle. Clay doesn't like rushing." The grandson nods. Grandpa slowly turns the wheel. The yard is quiet. Only birds are singing. The grandson watches the clay change shape. It's like magic. Grandpa smiles and nods. This is an ancient art. It has thousands of years of history in China. The grandson opens his eyes wide. Thousands of years? Grandpa nods. Since the Han Dynasty, people used pottery to cook, also to store water. The grandson touches the pottery. It's very smooth. Grandpa says, "This is the result of practice." Grandpa takes out an old clay bowl. "I made this when I was young." The grandson holds the bowl carefully. It's very light. Grandpa nods. Lightness is a skill. You must practice a lot. The grandson watches Grandpa's hands. There are many lines on his hands. "Your hands are old." Grandpa smiles. Old hands have stories. Each pottery has memory. The grandson looks at the bowl. "Does it remember you?" Grandpa nods. "It remembers my heart." Pottery listens to your voice. The grandson smiles. "I want to make one too." Grandpa hands him the clay. "Take it slow. Clay needs time." The grandson starts kneading the clay. Grandpa watches him. "You must use your heart. Pottery will feel your heart." The grandson nods. He slowly turns the wheel. Grandpa watches with a smile. The grandson makes a small clay bowl. Grandpa looks at it. It's very simple, but it has your heart. The grandson smiles. "I like making pottery." Grandpa nods. Pottery is a quiet art. It needs patience. It also needs love. The grandson touches the bowl. "I will keep practicing." Grandpa smiles. "You will become better. Improve every day." The grandson looks at the pottery wheel. "It's like a friend." Grandpa nods. "It grows with you. It hears your heart." The grandson starts making a second pottery. Grandpa watches him. "You are getting better." The pottery is growing too. The grandson smiles and nods. "I want to make a big bowl." Grandpa says, "Take it slow." A big bowl needs more love. It also needs more time. The grandson nods. The grandson starts making a big clay bowl. He kneads the clay slowly. Grandpa sits nearby and watches. "You're doing well, but watch the shape." The grandson looks at the pottery. "It's a bit crooked." Grandpa smiles. "It's okay." Pottery has personality too. Each piece is different. The grandson nods. He continues making pottery. Grandpa takes out an old book. This is the history of pottery. The grandson opens the book. So many pictures. This is Tang Dynasty pottery. They liked patterns. They also liked colors. The grandson looks at the pictures. These are beautiful. Grandpa nods. Beauty is the expression of the heart. Pottery is the shape of the heart. The grandson looks at his pottery. I want to add some patterns. Grandpa smiles. That's your style. Pottery has style too. The grandson starts drawing patterns. He uses a small wooden stick. Grandpa watches his movements. Your hands are steady. This is important. The grandson draws a flower. This is my mom's favorite flower. Grandpa nods. Pottery can express love. Each pattern has meaning. The grandson continues drawing. Grandpa takes out an old clay vase. My father made this. He was a ceramicist. The grandson opens his eyes wide. Did you learn from him too? Grandpa nods. He taught me patience. He also taught me to respect materials. The grandson touches the vase. It's heavy. It has many stories. Grandpa looks at the sky. Pottery is a vessel of time. It preserves memory. The grandson nods. I want to make a pottery with a story too. Grandpa smiles. Then you must use your heart. Pottery will listen to your story. The grandson finishes his pottery. He looks at it and smiles. It's my first story. Grandpa nods. You've started your journey. Ceramics is a journey. The grandson looks at Grandpa. Will you keep teaching me? Grandpa smiles. As long as you want to learn. Pottery will always be with you. The grandson puts the pottery on the table. He looks at it for a long time. Grandpa sits under the sunlight. Sunlight makes pottery more beautiful. It shines on your effort. The grandson smiles at Grandpa. I want to make more pottery. Grandpa nods. You will have many stories. Each pottery tells a story. The grandson starts preparing new clay. Grandpa watches him and smiles quietly. You are already a ceramicist. The grandson opens his eyes wide. Really? Grandpa nods. You have heart and hands. That is a ceramicist. The grandson prepares his pottery exhibition. He cleans each piece. Grandpa helps him arrange the pottery. You did very well. These pieces have your heart. The exhibition is held at school. Many people come to see. The grandson introduces his work. He tells the story of each pottery. Grandpa sits in the back row. He listens quietly. He has grown up. After the exhibition, the grandson walks to Grandpa. Thank you, Grandpa. Grandpa hugs him with a smile. You are my pride. The grandson looks at the pottery. I will keep making. I want to open a pottery studio. Grandpa nods. That's a good idea. You can teach others. Ceramics will continue. The grandson looks at the sunlight. Sunlight lights the future. Grandpa closes his eyes. Pottery sings our song. This is the voice of clay. The grandson holds Grandpa's hand. I will keep listening to its song. The grandson opened a pottery studio. The studio is in a small village. The villagers are happy. We can learn pottery now. The grandson teaches children to make pottery. Grandpa sometimes comes to help. The children are smart. They are curious. There is a lot of laughter in the studio. The grandson made a special pottery. He placed it by the window. Sunlight shines on the pottery. It is singing. Grandpa hears it. This is the song of clay. It tells our story. The grandson nods. I will keep creating. Pottery is my language. Grandpa smiles at him. You have found your voice. Villagers start making pottery. The studio becomes lively. Everyone has a story. Pottery preserves these stories. Grandpa sits in the corner. He watches everyone. This is my greatest work. Not the pottery, but you all. The grandson holds Grandpa's hand. The grandson studio becomes more famous. People from the city come to learn too. The studio becomes very busy. The grandson creates every day. He made a special exhibition. The exhibition tells the history of pottery. Grandpa also attended the exhibition. He told his own story. Pottery is my whole life. It taught me love and patience. The grandson looks at Grandpa with tears in his eyes. Thank you for teaching me. Grandpa holds his hand. You are my continuation. After the exhibition, everyone applauds. The grandson feels very happy. He knows pottery will keep singing. There are new students in the studio. The grandson starts teaching them. Pottery is the art of the heart. You must listen to the voice of clay. The students listen carefully. They start kneading clay. The studio has new stories again. Grandpa sits by the window. Sunlight shines on his face. He closes his eyes and smiles. Pottery keeps singing. It tells of love, time, and legacy. There is a new student in the studio. He is a little boy. He is shy. The grandson welcomes him with a smile. Do you like pottery? The boy nods. I want to make a cup. The grandson gives him clay. Take it slow. The boy starts kneading the clay. Grandpa watches him and smiles. Another story has begun. The boy made a small cup. He is very happy. This is my first piece. The grandson nods. You did well. The boy looks at the cup. I want to give it to my mom. Grandpa hears and smiles. Pottery is a gift of love. The studio is full of warmth. Everyone is creating. Each piece has a story. Pottery keeps singing. It tells of love and growth. The grandson looks out the window. Sunlight shines on the pottery. He hears the voice of clay. The studio became a school. The grandson is the teacher. Students come to learn every day. They learn pottery and history. Grandpa sometimes tells stories. Pottery is part of culture. It connects past and present. Students listen carefully. They start creating their own pieces. Each piece has meaning. The grandson encourages them. Your hearts are in the pottery. The school held an exhibition. Parents came to see their children's work. Grandpa sat in the front row. He looked at each piece. Pottery tells new stories. Students are proud. They thank the grandson and grandpa. You taught us love and patience. The grandson smiles and says, "This is the power of pottery. It connects people's hearts." Grandpa nods, his eyes shining. You have fulfilled your mission. The grandson holds Grandpa's hand. Sunlight falls on them. Pottery shines in the light. It keeps singing the song of love.